Hey Angels, it's Lookin Bratz, aka Dom. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then welcome. On this channel, I love to talk about fashion dolls, anything that interests me. Bratz, because I'm Lookin Bratz. I am the creator of lookinbratz.com, the ultimate online Bratz resource. And I am going to be doing a long overdue video about Yummiland Series 2 and the recent Num Nom Roller Scents that came out. And MGA sent me this huge box, and it had the entire Series 2 in it, and it had 3 of these scent rollers, which we'll talk about and unbox a few. But I got this really cool box, and then on the inside, there were compartments that just fell out for all of the Yummilands. And I just love a good PR box, and this one is actually significantly better than the Series 1 PR box. Also, here's what the inside looks like, for anyone curious. I was really grateful, of course, to get any PR from MGA, especially when it's not Bratz related. I do love their other brands. I love Yummiland, I love OMG and LOL, I love Rainbow High, I love Shadow High, even though it's back and forth with when they release stuff. And of course, I loved the original Yummiland that MGA produced back in the 2000s, and I was excited when they brought back Yummiland with a different flavor, both metaphorically and literally. But the inside of the package says, "Greetings from Yummiland. Join us in welcoming 7 brand new characters as they team up with the Yummiland crew you know and love, bringing their lip gloss superpowers to help protect their incredible edible city." I love that. Mix and create your own lip gloss with included base color and scent included with each lip gloss doll. This series introduces the new mischievous mystery twins, whose colors and flavors are revealed by activating their superpowers. Which one will you get? Plus, Num Noms are back. Play along with the cutest sidekicks and mix up your own mini perfume roller to take with you wherever you go. With 10 brand new Num Noms to collect, each surprise package holds a scented secret. I was gonna say a secret scent. You won't know which one you'll get until you open it. Now, I will be honest, I have not been keeping up with the web series, though I do hear really great things about the web series. I haven't had a chance to really open these yet because I've been busy as heck. I've been so busy, and I've been like, you know what, once I get all my stuff done, I'll be able to unbox these and really enjoy them. And if anyone from MGA is watching, and honestly, I don't know if they watch my videos, but if they are, I do want to apologize for how tardy I have been with the content for this, because my life got out of control and I was doing a bunch of different things at once, and I just had no time to do content. And that's just a general statement as well to anybody who's been keeping up with me or who's watched me in the past. I am really just trying to get back on my feet, and I'm excited to unbox these with y'all today. I have been excited about the Yummiland series generally. I got one of the Peeps girls, the yellow one, and I wanted to get the Sweetheart ones, but then they left stores as soon as the season was over. And the Peeps ones are getting difficult to find right now in store. I might just order them online, honestly, because I do want to have a complete Yummiland collection. I think that is more manageable than a complete anything else collection at the moment. And I really do appreciate the affordability factor of Yummiland, and I appreciate that there's a fun gimmick attached to it, though it's not required to enjoy the doll. It is there for people who really do enjoy making lip gloss or maybe making a perfume. I got to make already, I filmed a reel where I opened Amber Cinnamon. So she is one of the new Yummiland dolls from Series 2. I think she is absolutely adorable. And if you watch the reel that I made where I unboxed this doll, her lip gloss is of course cinnamon scented. And it's interesting, it smells a lot like Big Red. It doesn't taste quite like it. but it's like a sweet cinnamony flavor. I feel like Big Red is a little bit too cinnamony sometimes, and it can like burn your mouth. This feels like a nice light cinnamon scent and flavor. And honestly, this one's not bad at all. I actually quite like this flavor. With Series 1, I felt that some of the flavors were a little too overbearing, and some of the consistency with the lip gloss was very oily. With this one, it's still a little bit oily, but not as much as it was before. Something else I appreciate is that the key rings have a little more security to them. I'm still a little bit scared if I put these on my bag, honestly, just because I've seen people lose their Yummilands. So that's just my only concern. But this doll, Amber Cinnamon, is adorable, again. And I love her little swoop here. It's giving kind of Miranda Priestley in the front and then flames in the back. And I love the way they did the flame hair. I feel like she doesn't have the typical flame motifs. She has a different design from like other flame related designs generally. I feel like whenever people are doing flames, they tend to do it, I don't know, like I don't even know how to describe it. I'm thinking of a lot of the licensed Bratz collabs over the years and the way that they do flame motifs. And I feel like it became a little overbearing just generally on the market. Like clothing with flames on it really was overdone the past few years. That was Amber Cinnamon. And then when I unboxed, also here's her little card. I like to keep these as little trading cards. They're easy to collect, so. I did a Num Nom's perfume roller in a reel, and these I don't believe have names, and I'm gonna shake it up a bit because that is part of the process. This is an ice cream cone, and it is very cute. There are glitter reflex in the liquid. So these have a key ring, of course. You twist it off. There is a perfume roller in there. You can take off that cap, but I'm not gonna take that off because I don't want the liquid inside to spill. But you can do that, and then you can roll the perfume. This one, it smells, I don't know how to describe it. It's not bad. I mean, it's a $5 perfume with a gimmick, like it's a gimmick toy. So I'm not expecting the world with it. It's like a sweet smell. I can't say it's quite the flavor of ice cream, but I can say that it's a nice sweet smell. Very subtle. I would say it's soapy, like it smells like soap in a way. Not bad at all. It's a fun gimmick. I don't think these characters have names. I think they are just Num Noms. They haven't given, at least the scent rollers don't have names. Possibly there could be names somewhere. I haven't seen names for any of the Num Noms in the roller scents. We also have 2 more roller scents. I half opened one because I accidentally opened 2 for the reel, but I haven't made this one yet, but we'll get into it. The roller scents are a blind bag. These retail for $4.99 US. These and Series 2 have been widely available for quite some time now, so these are nothing new. But I do think this is a fun gimmick, and I was never a Num Noms collector, though they have tempted me in the past, especially when I saw them at discount stores, but I've always behaved. I have not bought any Num Noms to my belief. No, I haven't bought any Num Noms. But it's nice to see them as part of the Yummiland line, and I do think it makes a lot of sense because it is food and candy themed. We also have Nia Candy Fluff. Now, I'm excited to open her because looking closely at her, she reminds me a lot of Bratz Princess design-wise. We also have one of the mystery twins. Now, I don't know which one we're gonna get, but we will find out. And I know there is a gimmick to find out what they are based off the hair color and if you put them in a freezer. So I might try that later, and I'll cut that into the video so that y'all can see what that looks like. And they both have a different flavor. I only have one of the mystery twins. I think I'm okay just having one. I might try to go look for the extra in store if I'm feeling up to it, and if I might go put a doll in a freezer in the middle of a Target, I might consider it. But for now, we're just gonna do this one. And then we also have Susie Sour Straw, Britney Boba, and we have Roxy Crystal Candy. Now I'm gonna have to really learn their names because it's When they introduce new characters every wave, it's not a bad thing, but I just have to like know who is who. I feel like with OMG and Rainbow High, I started to lose track of who was who at some point because there was constantly new characters coming in, which isn't necessarily a complaint. I do like seeing a diverse lineup of dolls, but I do think there is something to note about overflowing the market with a ton of new characters that maybe consumers won't become familiar with. Also, you might see a stain right here. This is from Amber Cinnamon's color. Like, when I was opening everything, they just like splattered everywhere, all over me, all over my desk, and it got on my shirt. So that is what that stain is. You might also hear an air conditioner during this video. I'm 10 minutes into filming and now I'm mentioning that you might hear it in the background. I do apologize in advance. I will not be turning it off because it is hot as hell outside. But anyways, we're gonna start with these Num Nom Roller Scents. Again, $4.99 US dollars. This is the one I opened on accident. There is a little boba tea packet with a little Num Num design and a soda pop packet. Now they tell you to massage both packets together. And while I massage this with my hands, I will show you the Num Num that we got. And this is a little, I think it's like a juice with a bow tied around the straw. And it looks like it may have been spilled because of this bottom piece. And I'll show you how this works. So you twist off the cap and then you see the roller scent. And then you take that off and then you fill it up in there. Super easy. We squeeze these up, massage them. And then I believe we are going to do the scent first. Now just make sure you're very careful with this because these are very, very easy to spill. And we're gonna get that in there. Be careful not to overfill. Sometimes there's too much liquid in the packets. And then we have our coloring in the boba tea packet. And it's like a magenta shade. These have a scent as well, and I will say it already smells a little bit like soap, similar to the other one. Right, now that we've got our liquids in there, we're gonna shake this up and then we're gonna smell it. Right. It smells basically the same. It's not a bad scent. Again, it just smells kind of like soap, like it smells clean. So if you're feeling like a clean girl perfume, you might want to go for these Num Nom Roller Scents. We're gonna open the third one that MGA gifted me. Again, thank you, MGA. When you open these, it smells very like, I don't know, fresh in a weird way. Like, I don't know if it's chemicals or if it's just like the plastic they use. I don't know, it smells nice. It's like kind of refreshing in a weird way. We have another ice cream. This looks like an ice cream sundae with a cherry on top. And we're gonna make some perfume here. We're gonna make some perfume. Make sure you pop that roller off. Drink it. I don't know if I opened this enough. Of course, if you're doing this in your home, you may want to do it on a flat surface and put down some towels, like a paper towel or a placemat, just so you don't make a mess. Now, I do have some of the coloring on my fingers, and it smells a little bit more citrusy than the other two, which makes sense because the color of the liquid is orange. But we're gonna shake it up and then we're gonna try it on our wrist. Well, my wrist, at least. The other two were a little bit like sweet in the sense that it was a little bit more like of a vanilla-y. This one is definitely more citrusy. Yeah. They all do have a similar scent. This one smells a little bit more like Fabuloso than anything. Not bad though. I think these are really cute. And for $5, I don't know if there's like anything to really complain about. They have a keychain, they have the really adorable Num Nom, and then of course you get a perfume out of it. And if it's not your tea, it's not your tea. Nobody is forcing anyone to buy anything, so that's amazing. We love that. All right, we're gonna move on to the Yummylands. As usual, these retail for $9.99 US dollars. They are available at all major retailers. And we're gonna open up the twins first. Now, does anyone know if these twins have names? I don't know if in the show they might have names. Like individually, do they have names? Like this is so-and-so and this is the other person? Or are they just called the mystery twins? And are they just mischievous? And I'm sure they are mischievous because I've seen people post about the show and they seem mischievous. And from any MGA property, what set of twins isn't mischievous? That fresh plastic smell. This little mystery twin is super bulky, but in a good way. I think it's nice when a doll has a little bit more bulk to it. Here she is. I don't know her name. I don't know which twin this is. I think I'm gonna leave the rubber band on because it is securing her earmuffs in place, which are absolutely adorable. She has these hidden stars in her hair. She has a star. I don't know if you see it. There's a star like right there. And is there one on the other side? So she has a star on one side of her head. I love this clear, white, grayish hair. It's cool. I like it. It's very nice. I like how this looks like a drip for her bangs. And the outfit is just really cute. It's a really cute outfit. Very like a snow angel baby. I love the little bow detailing on the skirt. Absolutely adorable. The faux fur trim on the jacket and on the boots. I like that they actually got to paint the details, like the silver laces. Very nice doll. We're going to open up the lip gloss. So of course, each Yummyland is gonna come with a lip gloss. There is the Soda Pop bottle scent, which is clear. And then the coloring comes in the boba tea. And in the back, there is always going to be a key ring and a spatula to mix whatever lip gloss concoction you come up with. All right, let's make some lip gloss. I'm wondering how the formula is across all of the lip gloss in series 2, because Amber Cinnamon did seem to be less watery than series 1, but that could be a case-by-case basis. I really don't know. It smells very plain, but there is glitter reflex in, I think just about every tube has it, right? The scent, oh, the scent just squirted out. Okay. It smells like, oh my god, it smells like my my wax melts. I have these wax melts that smell just like this. It's like a deep vanilla scent. Get the scent in there. Oof, it's a little strong. Whoa, okay. All right, we're gonna open up the coloring. I'm scared to open these because everything keeps squirting out at me. It's pink. Looks like I bled. Wait. What is that color? Oh my god, y'all, I think I'm tripping right now. Am I bleeding? No, I'm not. So the color came out, and maybe it's like a color change, but it came out pink on my finger. So I don't know what that is about. And it stained my finger. So that means that it's like something. Maybe once it's mixed, it'll do something. So question for everybody. Do you use the thin side or this side, the thick spoon, when you mix these lip glosses? It looks pink in person though, like when I put it up to the light. So it might just be a color change feature. I just got that on my shirt. Oh well. Yeah, it looks much more of like a light peach color. A little bit of a watery consistency. Definitely like a vanilla-ish flavor. It's not bad. It's not bad though. I actually don't mind that. A little strong when you put the scent all together, probably because it's concentrated. But once it's, you know, distributed throughout the lip gloss, it tastes and smells a lot better. As for which mystery twin we got, I don't know, but let me read the instructions because that would be smart, wouldn't it? All right, so for the color change, we have to submerge the doll in cold water to reveal the color change. So we're gonna cut here and we are going to do the color change real quick and then we'll get back to opening up the other characters. All right, I've got this little bowl of ice. Here's my hand in comparison in case anybody wants to know how much ice we have, because I don't know if it's enough, but we're gonna try it out. I have been up for hours this morning and I was like, you know what, let me go do this Yummiland test because I do want to get this video out ASAP for everybody. But here is, I don't know if this is Ava or Avery. I did find out their names as I put in the video while editing. But we're just gonna put her in with the ice. I don't know if it needed water. I lost the instructions. I think I threw them out. And I didn't bother to rewatch the part of the video. If we need water, I have water. This reminds me of Mommy Dearest. It's actually Mother's Day as I'm filming this. It's the bowl of ice. Maybe I'm supposed to put water in it. I don't know. I can't see much change happening. I think possibly it needs water. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it needed water. I'm an idiot. But let's do. Ooh. She's got stars. Looks like there's green and kind of orange ones, and then her hair turned a light shade of pink. The colors are interesting. Let's see what we do when we... Ooh, cute. Here's more. She's getting an ice bath. Good for her. She's definitely got a lot of details. I think the outfit color changed too, yeah. It's kind of like a rose gold color. Fun. Now she's gonna have to be set out to dry, and I need to find another use for this bowl of ice because I don't want to waste it. Maybe I'll let it melt and then put it in a humidifier. All right, we're gonna go back to unboxing the other dolls. All right, we're back and we are going to open up Britney Boba. Britney Boba. Here is Britney Boba's artwork. Adorable, adorable. Here's Britney Boba, and I like her a lot more than I expected. She's really cute. She has a little molded hair clip right here. She has molded on scrunchies, and I love the way they did her hair. It's like kind of like a rainbow, but not completely in rainbow order, but I love the way they did it. And I love that each part of the ponytail, or the pigtail I should say, is a different color. It reminds me of those pencils. I got one recently. It was like a colored pencil, and you have these little color tubes and you can pop them in and then have a different color each time. I used to love that as a kid. And then she has a fun puffer jacket. I love the colors they chose for this doll, and I love that the skirt and her little booties have boba on them. That is adorable. I'm curious about her flavor now. I have a feeling it's gonna be, I don't know, definitely a fruity flavor. I don't know if it's gonna be like a grape. I might be thinking grape because this is purple, but it might not be grape at all. I love boba tea, and I have not had boba tea in a minute, but I could really go for a taro boba tea right now. It's weird how sometimes the lip gloss smells different from batch to batch. Sorry, I'm just really curious about this. We're gonna open up the scent. Did you see it? Did you see it just spritz everywhere? What is that? I don't know what scent that is. It smells it smells like coffee. Maybe it's like a coffee boba? It's very coffee-like. We're gonna put it in the tube here. Okay, it smells like coffee, but then the coloring is blue. Okay, I'll show you what there. See, it's spritzed everywhere. Be careful, y'all, because they definitely put a lot of liquid in these things. And that coloring, ooh, it looks cool. It kind of looks like a lava lamp as you put the coloring in. Is it supposed to be tapioca? Like maybe it's the tapioca, like the tapioca balls that you put in the boba, which is hilarious because then the color is like a bluish purple. It looks really cool in person. I don't think the camera is quite capturing the color of this. It looks like a galaxy. It's like blue with a purple iridescence, and I love that. And it smells like, it might be tapioca. Like, I think tapioca is what they're going for here. But it's funny. It's like purple cap, tapioca, coffee smell, and then bluish purple tint. I like it. Oh, I like that. I really like that, actually. Wow. Britney Boba's lip gloss might be my favorite Yummiland lip gloss so far. This one's really good. That is tasty. It tastes like coffee. But like a sweet coffee. Like it's a sweet coffee, like not like a bitter coffee smell, but a sweet coffee smell. Like, oh my God. What's that brand called? Cafe Bustelo? Love that. It's just like that. Just like Cafe Bustelo. I like this. Next up, we are going to open up, what's her face? Susie Sour Straw. I haven't had a sour straw in a minute. MJ should start sending actual candy with these PR kits because I'm getting hungry now. I haven't gone to It's Sugar in a while and I might need to go. I think I need a sugar fix soon. Anyways, here is her character art. All right, here is Susie Sour Straw. Now, when I first saw her, there were leaks of Yummiland Series 2 last year, and I was really uncertain about Series 2. I saw them, and I was like, I don't know. The prototypes always look interesting to me, even with Bratz or any other prototype. They tend to look very different because it is a mock-up of the product and not necessarily what the final product will look like. And I feel like we're experiencing a reverse of what we used to experience. I feel like the prototypes used to look better than the final product. These days, I feel like the final product tends to look better than the prototype in a lot of cases, at least with MGA. And I feel like that's the case with Susie Sour Straw because I like her a lot more that I have her, now that I have her in my hand and that I am seeing her in person. She's very cute. She has this yarn-like sculpted hair, these cute little bows on the top, and I have to say her outfit is actually really adorable. It reminds me a bit of how they did Going Out Yasmin's outfit, where she had that dress with the corseted top going over the dress. In this case, it's like this little sweater long sleeve situation with a corset over it and then a separate skirt. I love this little corset moment, and I think the skirt looks really cute. And honestly, I actually don't have any complaints about Susie Sour Straw. She's a lot cuter than I originally thought. and I'm happy to have her in my collection. The color choices they're using are interesting for the lip glosses because it's like they match, but they seem almost unlikely at first. But here is Susie Sourstraw's lip gloss. She has a teal tube. I'm like a professional lip gloss inspector. Oh, okay, it squirted a little bit, but not crazy. Ooh, it's sweet. That's very sweet. This one smells like the perfumes. It smells a little bit like the perfumes, but more potent. Okay, the blue liquid did not squirt out at me. I lucked out here. It's more like a teal liquid, I should say. Very bluish green. I like that color though. That's a nice color. We're gonna mix it up. It looks funny when it's getting mixed. Oof, yeah. Yeah. I like that. What does this taste like? It tastes just fruity. I don't know what fruit. Just like fruit. Generally, it tastes like fruit. I like it though. You know what? I like the lip glosses in this series a lot better than I like the other ones. Not that the other ones were necessarily bad, but you know, I think consistency, flavors, scents, a lot better this series in comparison. We have 2 more left. We are going to open up Roxy Crystal Candy. The fact that they went with a crystal candy concept is so fun. I don't know. I love when companies get creative with stuff. I feel like the Yummiland team has been very creative in the choices they've made. Here is Roxy Crystal Candy's little character card. We're gonna look at Roxy Crystal Candy. She's really cute. And I wish there were other words I could use to describe these dolls, but I don't quite know. No. One thing I will say about Roxy Crystal Candy. So if you've ever had crystal candy, they have these handles on them. They're typically wooden from my experience. And they hold the crystal candy, like the tube of crystal candy. I'll show a picture here or here if you've never seen crystal candy. And they add them in the space buns of this doll, which they could, honestly, they look a little bit like they could be hair sticks. But then on the other hand, they look a little bit like, I don't know, like a chicken bone coming out of her space buns. And then there is a crown on her head. I think that's cute. I feel like as much as I like the concept of having the handles from the crystal candies, maybe it would have worked better to work it into the crown design somehow. Although I don't know if that would have worked. Just kind of spitballing here. I like her little crystal candy bang, and then the ombre hair looks really nice. And her outfit is cute. She's giving more of like a punk vibe. She has a shirt that says Yummy, and it looks like it's based off the AC/DC logo, which they've done a few times with OMG dolls and possibly with Rainbow or Shadow High, I forget, but I feel like one of them may have had some references to AC/DC, but definitely OMG and LOL have referenced AC/DC. And the shirt is cute. I like the belt around her skirt, and her shoes are pretty cute. I like that the shoes are crystallized, and I like the paint that they used, or the plastic, it might be plastic that they used on the jacket. And again, they're really like painting all those tiny details, and it's really impressive, honestly, because a lot of companies are not looking to paint those types of details, especially on such a miniature doll. I find it really impressive. Here's Roxy's Crystal Candy lip gloss tube. And the scent I accidentally opened while opening the doll, it just snapped open. But we're gonna throw it in this lip gloss tube. Another sweet scent. I can't quite place my finger on it yet. Now let's mix. Not a ton of coloring, but it's like a pinkish color, like a very light pink. It's good, I just don't know what flavor that is. I like it though, it's nice. It's subtle. This one's more subtle. Just like a nice, sweet, subtle flavor. I have to say, again, the lip gloss has been phenomenal. For the most part, the lip gloss has been phenomenal. But I will say with this one, it tastes a little bit like, I don't know if you've ever smelled freezer burn. It's a little bit like that. Maybe it's like an ice cream like scent. I don't know. That was so specific. I have saved my personal favorite for last, and I really love her design because she reminds me a lot of Bratz Princess. I think more specifically, she reminds me a lot of Princess Fiona in regards to her design. So we're gonna open her up. This is Nia Candy Fluff. Let's get her open. Here is Nia's artwork. All right, here is Nia. Her hair is really cute. I feel like it's meant to replicate cotton candy, though the tops do look like berries to me. She has a unicorn horn on the top. I feel like she may have benefited from a crown similar to Roxy's. And I might be saying that because she has a crown on her shirt, so maybe that would have been overkill, so never mind me. But she does have a crown on her shirt, and it has a heart in the middle. It's like a metallic gold. You can't quite see it on the camera right now because of the light, but I'll reflect it so that you can see it. I love her ruffled skirt and this little sweater thing that she has going on above her tank top. All right, we're gonna make our lip gloss. Okay, did not squirt everywhere. It has a cotton candy on the soda bottle, so it could be a cotton candy flavor, which you would think would make sense, but you just never know sometimes. Honestly, I probably should be looking at the little symbols on the bottles, and I haven't, to like assess what each lip gloss flavor is. That just got on my lip directly. I opened the color packet. Ooh. And it is a purplish pink color, a little magenta, similar to that roller scent we had before. And this color looks very subtle as well. Very subtle magenta color, almost clear. What did I just get on my lip? Besides the color I feel like something else got on my lip. Or maybe it's just the buildup of lip gloss on my lips. Here is what her lip gloss tube looks like. All right, moment of truth. I like that. Wow, it tastes like real candy. Maybe I'm just hungry right now. This tastes like real candy. I like that. This one's good. What candy? What candy is this? It tastes a little bit like Smarties, a little bit like Dots. What else? What else could I say it tastes like? A little bit like Sweethearts. A little bit like Sweethearts, but not exactly. I know it's supposed to be cotton candy, and it does taste a little bit like cotton candy, but it tastes more just like candy. I like it. I like this flavor. So, we've finished unboxing all of these little Yummiland divas, and I have to say, none of them really miss. Like, they're all perfectly adorable in their own right. They all have very interesting, unique designs. And I have to shout out, whoever is the Yummiland designer has done an amazing job. Or designers, it could be a whole team. These are really cool. I like these. Least favorite might be Roxy. And then I think my top two favorites would be Britney Boba and Nia Candy Fluff. And then honestly, the other ones all kind of tied for me. I think design-wise, they're all very cute. I have to say all the lip glosses were pretty good. Like for the most part, like I really like these lip glosses this time. The first round, like, you know, for series 1, I was like, okay, like they're not bad, but they could use some work, right? And I think they have improved the lip gloss a lot. Formula still a little watery, but not as watery as my experience with series 1. And the flavors were great. I thought the flavors were nice. And overall, I really like Yummiland Series too. I think Num Noms, the roll-on scents are fun for what they are. I don't know if I'll actively be collecting the roller scents, though if I want something fun to do, I could pick up a $5 Num Nom Roller scent, why not? But other than that, I have to say, like, I do recommend Series 2 of Yummiland. Whether or not they're being phased out and moving the new series in, I don't know. There's probably a lot more coming out. And I know there's a lot of leaks going around of like lists of products. You know the way it is usually in the doll community. It's like, you know everything before it happens, but you don't know what it looks like until it really happens. So we'll see what happens with Yummiland. I'm excited to see what the future of the brand is. They also have a character, I think, it's something Rainbow Belt. Her name is something Rainbow Belt. It's a rainbow themed Yummiland character for the big Yummilands with real hair. And that one was really cute, though I don't know if I'm gonna get her. I might skip. I've skipped out on most of the big Yummilands because I don't have space for all those. But these little ones, I have a lot of space for, and I'm happy to keep collecting these. Thank you again to MGA for sending these. These were actually I really like the series. This was really great, and I hate that I'm just getting around to opening them. And thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more doll content. Hopefully some more Yummiland content in the future. I am also on Instagram and on TikTok. Yeah, my socials are dwindling, so find me where you can. All my stuff is linked in the description of this video. Check out lookinbratz.com. I hope to see you in my next video. And other than that, I hope you have a great day, evening, afternoon, whatever it is by you. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.